We're gonna do something exciting today, because today we will test if the new filter implemented by one of the independent developers actually works. The majority of the drone performance is coming from the amazing stuff the modern filters can do. You know, the drone vibrates, the gyro picks it up, it's processed by the PID controller, especially the D term is known to amplify the noise, motors are start to just generating too much of the thrust in the moments. This one more time increases the vibration of the drone, and as the result it's not really flying. Half, maybe even more than half of the performance is actually coming from the filters, and the gain is to have a filter very good at rejecting all the noise and having as little of the delay as possible. You get a better filter, you might have a pretty good chance of having a much better flying drone. Here comes the LULU. Yeah, I know the name is kinda funny. We will not go exactly how the LULU works, but for your information, it's not really a filter per se. It's rather as the smoother that is capable of rejecting the spikes. An independent developer implemented the LULU filter for INAV, and today I will give it a first try. I have no idea if it works. If it works, good. If it doesn't work, the drone might start doing stupid things, so we're gonna have the exciting flight. So let me take the radio, and the first flight will be, of course, made with the line of sight, because I would like to see exactly what's going on, and I also would like to show it to you. Okay, here's the radio, here's the drone. Let me plug this thing in. This is the safest part of this whole adventure, probably. Let me test if the beeper works. Yeah, the beeper works, so it's in the black box recording mode on. Let's put it in acro. Let's get some distance. I really don't want to be too close to this thing when I turn this thing on, and, well, let's see. Okay. It's actually flying. Actually, it looks quite good. Holds the position nicely. There is some kind of the strange noise coming. You know what? Actually, it looks quite promising. I mean, no bad symptoms of any kind. Yeah, there was some kind of the humming in the air, but maybe it will just work fine. So let me get my goggles and let's see if it works in the FPV mode, because maybe it does. Okay, goggles are on, drone is ready, black box recording enabled. Let's give it a try. Okay. It flies. The flight actually looks kinda cool. You can hear the humming of the motors and the propellers. So maybe slightly too much of the noise is actually getting through, but it's 100% flyable and controllable. There was some jello at the moment. Still looking good, looking nice. Okay. No vibrations on punch out. Okay. Maybe if not impressed, then definitely not disappointed. Okay, quite responsive flight. I think it's time to land. Result? Well, seems like it actually works. Don't get me wrong, it was not definitely perfect, because there were some vibrations and the sound of the propellers were not 100% clear. But considering that the LULU filter replaced every other gyro filtering I had, static gyro filter, Kalman and dynamic notch filters with 2 layers of filtering, this is actually quite nice. The next step would be to review the black box logs, to see how this really looks like based on the scientific data, and then to consider if maybe my tune just needs slight update. And one additional nice feature of the LULU filter is that the LULU filter needs absolutely no tuning. The LULU filter needs no tuning. There is only one parameter that affects how the LULU affects, and I think that it can be just hard-coded without giving the user any option to modify it. So no setting of the main LPF, mean frequencies, max frequencies, no. All of that is basically done, and we are only left with no filter tuning at all. And that idea is definitely worth considering. This was the FPV University. I'm Paweł Spychalski. Thank you very much for watching and, like always, happy flying!